How you feeling tonight? It's a big game.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. And the game arrival sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the center. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
Hardaway, no good. Bulls are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's B. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And one of the things you love about this team, just seeing the bench go wild when Shea makes an incredible play, something that is quite common when he's on the floor.
I think, Greg, easy to see that Shea is a beloved member of this team, and the way his teammates cheer for him, the reactions from the bench are priceless. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw good from B. Both free throws good from B.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Wendell Carter. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Goes up again. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hardaway finds Brunson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. B. Brunson covering. The shot's good from B.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Brunson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Charlotte.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities have fallen in his lap.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And for Levine, he is the best scorer on the team. And you know what, Smitty? He should be a leader.
You're right. That isn't something that's easy to step right into. After losses pile up, you feel more pressure and want to take over every game. Zach Levine should be up to the task, but it will take some adjusting.
Here's Kleba. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. Here's B. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now here's Wright. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Wright.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
From deep. No good from B.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Outside Curry. Kicks to Jackson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Passes to Porzingis. Over Porter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Young's checked in for the Bulls. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Wright looking around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
B. Guarded by Porzingis. B. And Young kicks to Carter. To the wing on the left. Here's B. Kleba with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Outside for Curry. From the line. Carter pulls it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance. Looking at the Bulls roster, there is a lot to like. They have a great collection of talent, and their core players are all very young and improving.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Zach Levine. 3-pointer right. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's B. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Porzingis kicks to right, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Jackson against Porter. Runs in the pass to Wright. And here's Porzingis. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Porzingis has got 6. And Steve, for the Bulls fans, their hopes lie in their young core.
Totally agreed. The Bulls should focus on developing that core. Have a good blend with Levine, Markkanen, and Carter. They just need to keep their eye on the prize.
Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. Jalen Brunson out there with Wright. And it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's Brunson after the 3-pointer from B. Brunson, good. He's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He added 37 points, and he was in a groove all game long from both the free throw line and behind the arc. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
LaVine, good.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Brunson kicks to Kleba. Here's Porzingis, and he can't bank that one in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
White trying to break free. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's B. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Curry's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And the Bulls making a change also. Murray's checked in for Porter. 1:07 left in the first half. Mavericks trail by 13. White the pass to Jackson. Here's Kleba. He's covered by Murray. White outside. Pass to Kleba. 5 to shoot. The deep 3 from Porzingis. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Chicago leading by 13. In the corner, it's LaVine. Markkanen trying to break loose. And Zach LaVine gets the 3.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Porzingis. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him.
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. LaVine is out there with B, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough? Is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Brunson, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Brunson's got 8.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Brunson covering, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Mavericks trail by 16. Outside, Porzingis. Powell kicks to Hardaway. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Carter pulls it in. Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. The pass to Porzingis. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's B. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's White in for Levine. Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And a moment now to check out the numbers for B. First in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Porzingis, that's a 2. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Yep, that one goes.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 16. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. 4 on the shot clock. Porzingis. Rebound by B. The Bulls leading by 16. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. Off target from outside. Now the Bulls with it. 22 is their biggest lead. Powell with the steal. Here's Jackson. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Done shot's good.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A floater. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He misses the free throw. Steve, the league has done a pretty good job of curbing player altercations. Some guys, always though, it seems, are going to be ready to go toe-to-toe and will not back down.
Patrick Beverly, Kevin, Draymond Green, James Johnson.
Yeah.
Those guys come to mind. They are ready to go from the tip. They are ready to go.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the dunk by Powell.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Here's B. The Mavericks pull it in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. B, the pass to Levine. Outside, Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's B. Hands it from downtown. B's got 39.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here's Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The Bulls leading by 21. And Hardaway comes to help. B, the pass to Levine. Lays it up off the glass.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Powell. Porzingis picking it over. That one no good. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Here's Hardaway. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. It falls in 2 points from B.
Beautiful find by LaVine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
That's to Porzingis. Jackson kicks to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Felicia's checked in for the Bulls. Murray comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Here's B. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Lee left side. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And for the Bulls, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Releases from 15. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's the pass to Roby. Now Lee, defended by Carter. Lee passes to Brokaw. Just 5 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for B.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Stolen by Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg,
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
and that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our postgame interview.
What's up, Shaq here. That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this year. If you can keep it up, I might even give you one of my nicknames.
Hey, Shaq, I'm not mad at that. I'm going to try it, Shaq, man. Look, I'm going to keep trying to move in, you know what I'm saying? But as far as tonight, I think the key was staying aggressive. Once the ball is in my hands, my teammates are always encouraging me to attack. It's phenomenal to be with a group of guys that support each other like we do. And now, you know what that does? It helps us level up.
Level up. That might be your new nickname.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always our pleasure, although sometimes it's yours as well. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille, Ernie Johnson, have a great night.
Come on, not today. I'm tired.
Sorry, you gotta do some media.
Can I skip it?
Not if you want to get fined.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Jay.
All right. See you in a few.
Jay, you led the team in blocks tonight. Is this something you're looking to do more of going forward?
Man, I saw you and your family, man. Y'all look good. But to answer your question, you know what? I always want to add to my game. And if there's something I'm not good at, I'm going to keep working on it until I get great. Anything else?
No.
No?
I'm good.
Got
All right,
what I
guys.
needed.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jay.
Hey, man. You got that stuff again?
Good game tonight, Jay. What is it about playing these guys that makes you feel so comfortable?
Hey, it's just one of those nights, baby. I got hot. Nothing anyone could do about that. Keep it coming.